but I mean, you're kind of the only magician who also does things that aren't necessarily magic, but they are extraordinary feats of control of your body and just dangerous stunts.
I think part of the excitement for me is just learning something that's unique, that's not really done in the magic world, but then just the actual training and learning a new skill. So it's like a continual search to try to figure out new things. And that's kind of what keeps me excited in a lot of ways. And I think it's like something different because I think most people that are magicians, they, a card trick everybody can learn, but when you go and try to figure out one of those things that are insane to learn, or you're inspired by something else and it leads to the trick itself, that's exciting for me. So when I went to Africa to learn how to swallow a gallon of water and then spout it out, I didn't know it would lead to being able to hold frogs in my stomach and then produce them at any time. But it ended up leading to that. So it became a magic trick, but it started as like some insane skill that I saw somebody do and I was obsessed with.
When you swallow a gallon of water, are you stretching your stomach out? Is that what's happening?
It's awful.
But is it like, do you gain greater capacity because of that?
No.
No?
No. Every night in my show, I have to put a gallon of water inside, and it's horrible.
What does it feel like?
Ugh, awful.
Like pregnancy, maybe?
I don't know. I can't answer.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
So you feel your organs stretching? Do you feel like everything getting pushed aside to make room for the water? I mean, a gallon of water is
a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
What does it weigh?
I think like 8.43 pounds or something like that.
Yeah. So just imagine 8 pounds of food.
It might be 8.344.
Just 8 pounds of food in your body is insane.
Yeah. No, it's a lot. And
Sitting
it's
down
and it's all solid.
Yeah.
It's water. So it's just like a big solid.
Just a mass in there.
And then I have to go do the show.
Oh, God. So you
Every
have
night.
it in your body while you're doing that. So you have to ignore this awful feeling while you're doing your show.
And act normal.
Whoa. And then spit it all out. How do you make sure you're not peeing it all out? Like, how do you...
I know the time on that. So I've practiced the window of time.
What's the window of time between swallowing
it starts,
it?
Obviously, it starts to move in like 15 minutes, but I'm able to kind of control it for the length of the show, pretty much.
Are you contracting your body? Are you doing something physically?
Well, then I spout it out to put out the fire.
Right.
So it's a break, and then I reload it. So secretly.
So when you spout it out to put out the fire, people are like, what the fuck? Like, where'd you get all this water?
Well, they see me drinking it also.
Right.
Yeah.
But still. It's pretty insane.
It's insane. It's a show that, my show is a show that you can only do like once or twice a month. You can't do it right. If I did a card trick show, I could do it every night, right? It'd be like very good for business.
Yeah.
But I like this show because it's an impossible show. It's like one that I have to like get into the mindset and be like, oh, fuck, here comes another night.
So when you put together a show like this, like when you're sitting down the planning stages and you're like, okay, got a big show coming up in Vegas. What am I going to do? How much time is involved in the creation of something like this?
Years.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, years and years.
Wow.
I mean, it took me 20 years to even do my show.
20 years.
Almost.
That's
15,
insane.
20, yeah. Because I wanted something that was different and, something that I felt like would represent what I love and what interests me. So I worked on all these crazy things, and it took so long to figure them out, and then had to apply magic to them, like how to make the trick part. And then the trick part always makes the other thing seem like that's a trick. So when I'm holding my breath, everybody thinks like I have tubes or something.
Right. What did you do when you held your breath? Like, how long did you hold it for? It was something insane. Like, I want to say like
my actual
13 minutes or something like that.
I did 17:04 on Oprah, but my actual record with doctors and pulmonary experts and all that was 20 minutes and 2 seconds, breathing pure O2, and my heart rate dropped to 8 beats per minute. So they pulled me up because they thought I was going to go into cardiac arrest, and I actually that one felt pretty good. But now I think the record is like 24:03.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And what do you're breathing pure oxygen before you do it?
Yeah, without the Puro 2, I was up to like 747.
Which is still insane. I know free divers can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're also, the ones that are really good are really thin, really tall. They have a total lung capacity that's much greater than mine. Mine is less than average. So
Your lung capacity is less than average?
Yeah, 80% of the average person my height and size.
Why is that?
I don't know.
That doesn't even make sense if you can hold your breath
my
that long.
TLC is 80% of the...
That's crazy.
But I think that's where a lot of it has to do with accepting the pain, like mind over matter.